Hey everybody! I'm here today to show you and tell you how to refill salt and pepper shakers. These will be easy instructions, so let's get right into this instructional video tutorial. So once again, the topic of this video is how to refill salt and pepper shakers, and these will be easy instructions for doing such. So we're going to be refilling these salt and pepper shakers over here with some easy instructions. Let's get into this video because that was a long enough intro, let me tell you. Okay, so first and foremost, you need to know which one's salt and which one's pepper. I have these that are labeled with an S and a P for salt and pepper. I'm assuming that you'll know, based on the labeling, but if not, you can always just sort of look and see which one has like the white sort of grain and which one is going to have like the darker colored grain. Okay, now my wife and kids and I, we have 4 young kids. We just came back from like a road trip vacation kind of thing. We went to Myrtle Beach for a couple weeks. Shout out to Myrtle Beach. You guys were great. It was fantastic. We had an amazing time. But now we're back in Toronto, where I live, Etobicoke to be more specific. If you ever see me in Etobicoke or Toronto or the GTA, just shout me out. Hey, Mike, what's happening? Just give me a shout out. I always love it when I see people. I mean, rarely. Like I get maybe 2 or 3 people a year that say, hey, I love your videos. But still, I appreciate those 2 or 3 people a year. All right, anyways, so we had brought these along with us, which she labeled, nicely salt, and then obviously this was pepper. So I'm going to be refilling these, and you're like, why are you filming this in your laundry room? And it's because right now I wanted to do a few videos, and the laundry room is the only place I can work right now peacefully. I will be able to start moving around the house and outside in about half an hour, but for now I wanted to do these videos. So yes, I'm filming this on my dryer. Anyways, let's refill these. So first and foremost, you want to remove the lid of the salt and pepper shaker. We'll start off with the salt. I like doing them one at a time so I don't get them mixed up, obviously. So if it's like this kind where you're going to twist it off, you're probably going to have to go back and forth to loosen up. You can see like it's really stiff. Look, I can barely move it at all, right? So I go back and forth little by little, a little bit more, and once I can go all the way and I feel the tactility of like touching each side, then I know I can actually pop that lid off. And same thing, I'm just going to wiggle it until it comes off. So as you can see, there's still quite a bit of salt in there, but there's no harm in refilling it, okay? So I'm going to go and get my salt that I have over here, and I'm going to just pour it into there. Be careful, you don't want to spill this just because it's a little bit of a pain to clean up. So I'm just going to pour the salt right in there just like that. That's plenty more than enough. Okay, I'm going to close this up. I thought I'd be able to use it all, but it's okay. I don't want to put it right to the top because then it pours out of there, right? Then you can put your lid back on the salt shaker, okay, just like this, and tighten it up, because the last thing you want is for it to not be tight or not be secure, and then you turn it upside down to use it, and then the lid pops off and all the salt ruins the food, right? So make sure that lid is on there nice and tightly, and we are done with the salt. I'm just going to place it like that. And then the pepper, I actually just did a video with this pepper shaker, so it's super clean right now, basically, in the sense that it's going to come off really, really easily, just like that. Once again, pepper's in there. I'm going to get this container of pepper over here, and I'm going to pour this pepper in there. Now, you want to stand far away from the pepper as you're pouring it in there. I'll tell you why. If you're too close to it, you're probably going to sneeze because the pepper will get in the air. So just pour the pepper in there. I'm like a solid maybe 2 feet behind this. Pour the pepper in there. Can I get it all? Yeah, you know what? I can get all of this, actually. Beautiful. I just freed up another container that I can use for other stuff. So I can clean it and use it for other stuff. Anyways, that's a good thing. But now that the pepper's in there, I like to give it a second to settle down because, like I said, I don't want to end up sneezing throughout the whole video and in general. But once you've given it a few moments, you can twist the cap back on. You can see how it locks in place there. It just locks with like just a tiny bit of a turn. So if I put it down here like this, all I got to do is turn it just like this, and we're now locked in place. And that is essentially it. That is how to refill salt and pepper shakers. Easy instructions with a step-by-step tutorial. If you like this video tutorial, please be sure to, I just realized this right now. Thank goodness I didn't pick my nose or anything, because look at that. You could see me I usually spot these things. Hey, look at, oh my gosh, I did not notice. I swear I didn't notice that you could see me the whole time. Anyways, it's all good. I've just been here making the video, so woo! All right, anyways, if you like the video tutorial, please be sure to give it a, sorry, it's just funny because no one really sees behind the scenes, right? You know what? I'm just gonna take a look, make sure there's nothing like out and about that can't be seen. I'll show you behind the scenes. Some of you have seen in my videos anyways, my laundry. Let's flip the camera up. So right here, This is my laundry room. I'll give you just a little behind the scenes shot. This is basically the only room in the house that we have not renovated. So this is original from about 1980. The rest of the house we renovated, basically all of it. I renovated some of it, hired out some of it, blah, blah, blah. This is my laundry room. Pretty cool, pretty interesting. And it actually opens up to my basement kitchen. I call this the lower level of the basement because there's kind of two levels of a basement. So I won't go into too much detail, but here we have the basement kitchen. We're preparing for my youngest daughters, so my twin daughters, which are my youngest daughters, their birthday. So that's why we got all these, like, you know, treats and stuff like that. And then we got the upper basement there, which you can see my little piano, my electric piano. We have my kids' play area over there. Anyways, that's some behind the scenes. Like I said, I don't really show, just for, because I have 4 young kids, I don't really show my house too often. And, you know, because I have 4 young kids also, I don't really get to film and walk around the house too often because they're always around, right? When I'm filming at least. But yeah, anyways, yeah, so that's basically it. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial for the refilling of these salt and pepper shakers. Also, I always have notes for every video, believe it or not. I've done, at this point of me filming this, well over 7,000 videos, and I've made notes for every single one. Short notes, but definitely notes. Anyways, hope you enjoyed. You know, if you stayed tuned until the end, you got a little behind the scenes shot, which was cool. But yeah, that's truly it for this video, tutorial slash behind the scenes, whatever you want to call it. If you like this video, tutorial, instructional video, whatever kind of video this is, if you liked it, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.